What is up, wrestling fans? It's Devin Rucker.
It's Spooky.
We are here with another episode of Dudes Talking Wrestling. Saturday, Spooky, the Royal Rumble.
I'm excited.
The best pay-per-view, in my opinion. Spook, let's jump right into our predictions. We have the WWE Raw Women's Championship. The champion, Bianca Belair, taking on Alexa Bliss. Who do you got?
This should be a good match. I'm going to have to go with Alexa Bliss. I mean, she's been showing signs of her old self, especially with Uncle Howdy here popping up in the crowd. You know, they've been showing the little signs during the segments of, you know, her matches and stuff like that. Her promo that she just cut on Raw was pretty cool with her looking devious in the mirror.
I did see that.
I think that Alexa Bliss definitely is going to win this one. She's got a lot to prove, so we'll see.
I'm going to go opposite on that. I think Bianca Belair retains the championship. She's definitely proven in my eyes that she is the champion. She makes Raw exciting to me. And I just like seeing her in action. So
that's
we'll have
fair
to
to
split
say.
on that one. Up next, what do we got?
Up next, we have the Pitch Black Dark match, Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight.
This is going to be fun. As you mentioned in pre-production, you were talking about how this is Bray Wyatt's first return to WWE.
Right.
What are you most excited to see?
I'm most excited to see Bray Wyatt just destroy LA Knight. I really hope that it's a quick match. I really hope that it's just a squash, and you know we'll see from there. I mean, it's his return match, so they've been doing a lot of hype to this. You know, they've been building this since the start.
Agreed.
LA Knight is really good on the mic. He's a really good performer, but I like to see Bray Wyatt just go in, take care of business.
And I want to stop you there. LA Knight is great on the mic.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a few other characters in other promotions that I hate, and one of them is LA Knight. He doesn't do it for me, but when he gets on that mic, if you can make me hate you, you're doing your job.
You're doing your job. That you know, one thing that I can say though that would be kind of a shock value is if again Uncle Howdy makes his presence, and I do see him maybe turning on Bray Wyatt and costing him the match. So that would be a good spin, and it would lead up to a WrestleMania match. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, I like that. WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. We've got the champ taking on KO. What? I'm gonna go first on this one.
Go ahead.
Roman Reigns has been our champ now for over 500 days. Am I correct with that?
Acknowledge him.
I'm just gonna have to.
Yeah.
Some people are saying it's time for a change. Bill from here at Level Up at our Level Up Studios, he said it's time for Roman Reigns to lose the championship. What are your thoughts?
I disagree with you and Bill. Roman Reigns is definitely going to win this match. They've been building it up. Again, all these matches on the card have been built up great. You know, with the promos, with leading up to these matches have been great storylines behind them. KO, I mean, you know, who better than to beat Roman Reigns than KO? But also, I don't see it happening. I think that maybe Sami Zayn could potentially interfere, somehow be in the match, but also I think that Roman doesn't need anybody. You know, I think that he's got it himself.
I think you hit it right on the head. Sami Zayn is going to prove himself as the unsung Uso. Let's talk about the women's. They've been doing it for a few years now. They've announced a few. Once again, in pre-production, you took your winner. I really want to see maybe Liv Morgan come out.
That would be a good win, actually. Liv Morgan that would be a really good win.
It's not a name that everyone will be throwing around, but I don't know. I think she's definitely a contender in this Royal Rumble.
I'm going to have to go with Rhea Ripley, 100%. They've been building her for the last year, her with the Judgment Day. She's really improved herself. Her and Dominic Mysterio have been doing great as a tag team. They're in sync together. She has just been building herself every PLE, every night on Raw, every Monday night on Raw. So that's my go-to right there. I see, and it'll be a great match, you know, between if Bianca Belair or Alexa Bliss either wins. Whoever's the champion is going to have a good match with Rhea Ripley. But I see they need to put the belt on Rhea Ripley. That's my suggestion.
Well, we'll see what happens. And the reason why we're all tuning in Saturday night in San Antonio, Texas, the Men's Royal Rumble.
I've got a lot to talk about.
Let's go. I'll let you go first.
I've got a lot to talk about. So there's so many predictions. There's so much out there floating around in the atmosphere about who's returning, who's coming back, how's the outcome of this match going to take place. There's a few things out there, speculation about maybe Roman Reigns even entering the Royal Rumble, winning the Rumble, and then choosing a worthy opponent, taking him on for the titles.
I'm going to stop right there. Who do you think would be a worthy opponent if he does decide to enter the Royal Rumble and win?
Sami Zayn. I mean, I think that's everyone's go-to guy. Now, also, this is my prediction, though.
I'm hearing
Sami Zayn, and if Roman Reigns does enter the Rumble, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, and just say a third party. We'll just say Cody Rhodes, for instance. Last 3 to enter the Rumble. Cody's ready to attack Roman Reigns at the last second. Sami Zayn jumps in, but possibly, maybe ducks, costing Roman Reigns to get eliminated.
Okay.
Saving himself.
The film guy might be a writer because that would be great to see. I would really like to see that.
I mean, because he said Roman Reigns on Raw, he said, you're not guilty for now. Why would he be guilty? That would make perfect sense for him to cost Roman Reigns unintentionally too. Maybe just duck out of the way.
Correct.
Here, I don't want to get hit. Last second. Roman Reigns is eliminated. Sami just tosses him over. Sami wins the Rumble.
Well, a few people have been called out that are going to be entering this Royal Rumble. And I just want to go through the list right here. We got Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, Gunther, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus. But something I do want to hit on is that family business.
Okay.
At some point, and I don't think either of these two will win the Royal Rumble in my opinion, but Rey Mysterio taking on Dominic Mysterio.
Okay.
They have been feuding.
Right.
He's been showing up to his house. I would like to see what happens if these two, and maybe it's somewhere in the middle, 15, 16, 17, they eliminate Kofi Kingston, and that's the two of them in the ring together. What happens?
I mean, everyone's been seeing Dominic beat up on Rey the last couple months. This is definitely going to be a WrestleMania match, though.
Okay.
I really see that's going to be a WrestleMania match, and we all know usually this is the road to WrestleMania. So
Correct.
when you're in the Rumble, usually you can see these storylines being built. This one's already been built. So for them two to face each other, what if they were 1-2 in the Rumble? They started off the Rumble.
Okay, that would definitely be something that would be not only intriguing but exciting for all fans.
I think they're definitely going to face off in the Rumble match at some point. They're definitely going to be faced off.
The pop's going to come. You're going to hear the music.
Right.
It's going to happen.
Real quick, who do you think, just name anybody, who do you think is going to be making a return in the Rumble? They've only named 16, 17 guys to be in the Rumble match, and we know there's 30. Who do you got?
With Raw 30th anniversary, I'm thinking they're going to roll with that tagline and bring back somebody from the Attitude Era.
Okay.
Who would it be? I mean, I don't know. Who would I like to see? There's a hurricane.
Hey, I mean, that's good. I mean, you hear that music,
I'm just saying.
you know it's going to get a pop.
Correct.
And that's crazy you say that, because I was going to say Hurricane or even Abyss, who's now a writer in WWE. He was in Impact. They gave him some credits for writing some of the scripts or being a producer on the scripts for WWE Raw 30. I mean, how crazy would that be, though? He hasn't made an appearance on WWE television at all.
For someone who I think had one of the greatest bits, and I get it's cheesy, but for me at 30 years old to still remember almost all the matches and to see that his charisma that he had to really win people over and make people go, just shake their head of what is this guy saying? I don't know. I've always liked him as a wrestler. It'd be really cool to see him come back in the Royal Rumble.
So let me ask you two questions. One, John Cena, yes or no?
I'm going to go no. I'm going to go no. As much as I would like to see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening.
Okay. I mean, they have been hyping him up. He's on the cover of the new video game.
And I do see that.
He's been making press appearances, came back for the last SmackDown. You don't think he's going to make an appearance?
You know what? I'll put a pizza on it. If he does, I'll get you a pizza for the next episode. If not, you get me a pizza.
You got it. One more, The Rock. Come on. How great would it be? The most electrifying man in sports entertainment came out. Come on.
I mean, yeah,
come on.
Of course I would love it. Once again, shout out
Number
to Scoop
30.
for this.
Number 30. If The Rock came out and you had The Rock, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, all in the ring.
I'll go with that. I will go with that because once again, your writing juices are flowing. I'm going to go The Rock. The Rock is going to come back for the Royal Rumble. It may be at 30. Okay. That's a great number to put him at. And it could see something with, like you said, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, The Rock.
I think Sammy and Roman. If Roman, a lot of people, because I pitched this to a few buddies of mine. Even Keith. Shout out to Keith. And Roman isn't entering the Rumble. Why would he enter? He's already fighting. More than likely, that's going to be the main event.
Oh,
Roman versus
100%.
Owens. But I'm just thinking, storyline. Like, what better of a storyline does this tell if Roman enters the Rumble and he either wins or Sammy costs him the Rumble?
I think you're right on key with Sammy costing him the Rumble in some type of way if he does decide to enter. But we want to hear what you guys have to say.
Yes.
The Rumble's tomorrow. What is going to happen? Who do you want to see? Talk about the matches. Leave it in the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. And at the end of the day, we're just a couple...